Hi everyone, welcome to the Blue Star Energy Tarot. Those of you who are new, welcome. I want to start off by saying thank you to those who have been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. It's wonderful. I'm so grateful. And those of you who have been hitting that notification button, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's amazing. It seems like my channel's like moving really quickly. So this spread here today, I am using the Elemental Oracle cards along with the Crystal Vision Tarot cards. So I pulled 6 of the Elementals and 6 of the Crystal cards, and we're going to do some clarifications. So what I found interesting, or I'll just tell you, here, this row here is a vibration of a 1. That's the Magician. That's the start of something new. It's something that has the potential to grow and weather the storm, to be creative so that it can be created and molded into something that will assist us in our journey, if you will. And then in the center, the vibration, one second please, is a 5. 6 and 35 is 41. 1 and 4 is 5. This is about change. This is about being at a particular point. I'm getting like wobbling, right? Because for some it will be very conflicting. For some it will be very hard. For others, they're going to stand up to their beliefs and they're going to be like, yes, I'm secure in what I believe and I can move forward without an issue. This is the Hierophant. Perhaps at this moment you're being asked to go within yourself and ask the question, what do you believe? What do you stand for? What is it that you hold close in your own convictions that will move you forward with the tools that you have? And then this energy here is a 52, which 5 and 2 is 7, is moving. And it's moving what I feel like pretty quickly. I like that because when you find out what you have, when you're sitting in a position of reflection, which we're all in right now, right? We're reflecting, or that's what they say. We should be reflecting at this time, resting and reflecting. How can you use what you have to bring forth and move forward? You know? Another look at this reading is that there is some type of whirlwind, if you will, storm, if you will, coming in and challenging a lot of people. Look at this air. It's motion. It's a 22. Sorry, my hands are shaking. I'm not sure why. Motion. This is like a bunch of horses just rushing right in. It's like the storm is coming. I hear like the storm is coming. The storm is coming. You know, to take notice. But yet, the storm is coming, but yet here you are just playing, being childlike. So maybe this is reflective. I mean, it does say bravery on here, oceans. This could be reflective of, you know, yeah, we are in a place of reflection and rest, and, you know, pay no mind to the storm that's coming in. Just keep being your beautiful self and shine your light, right? Creating, being creative. You know, I mean, she's literally walking on the world in the ocean. And that's completely childlike, right? I like that. And the storm's coming in, and here you see the storm. What I like about the storm and the sun energy is that you need the storm to give birth to new growth, right? Here it's raining, you see the flowers. We need change so that we can grow as a race, if you will. So that we can grow individually. So that we can be, look at this card, it's pretty fascinating. So that we can shine our own light. But this person here doesn't seem to mind the storm that's rushing in. In fact, she's looking like, all right, well, it's not really that bad, right? She has faith. Oh, look, there's a cross in there. She has faith. She knows that whatever happens, that there is purpose, there is reason in it, and that after the storm blows over, or perhaps even during the storm, that she's going to grow and she's going to create. Look at this circle. I see that as protection. I like that. You are protected, my dear souls. Very protective. Be playful despite what's going on around. Don't distract yourself. Sit in your strong foundation knowing that whatever's happening in the world, whatever's going on in the world, it's really about us moving to a different awareness, a higher vibration. I'm getting changing the tide. I'm not sure why that's coming up. And then here the wind change, and that's what we were talking about here, the change, the challenges. And then the cleansing storm, which is kind of like what I was feeling here, that the storm will come in and bring about the newness and give us clarity and raise our vibration. And here we have the cleansing storm. Quite beautiful. Whatever is transpiring in the world is bringing about this purification, if you will. It's trying to raise our vibration in a positive way. I really like that. Trying to bring, here's the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of people who don't understand what's happening, but it is trying to bring transformation. There's Butterfly to the world. The world's upside down right now. Things are just unstable, unsteady. Trying to stabilize and bring a strong foundation. The Wheel of Fortune. Generally, there's luck in there. It's in the reverse. So is the world. So is the Queen of Swords. All of this here is like we're upside down. We're not seeing truth. We're not being wise. And we're not moving and transforming as we were meant to. So whatever's happening in the world, it's happening so that we can lift our vibration. So we can return to that aspect where we get back on our track, on our path to our higher vibration. I think it was the last reading I did. It was about, going back a couple thousand years and gaining the information that, like, during the Roman and Egyptian time, because, the past couple thousand years that was frowned upon, like using crystals and I call it magic. I mean, some people have this negative connotation with magic, with witchery and whatnot. But back in that day, they used to, they would rely on themselves to bring about what they needed, right? They used herbal herbs. They were alchemists, and they relied on different stones and crystals to bring about an awakening and awareness to themselves. And I feel like we're returning to that. And that's what I was talking about in the last collective. This, I think it was the second, I don't remember. Anyhow, this is talking about having a foundation, being just about it, and making the choice to move forward in a brave way, and understanding that live in the moment, be in the moment, understand that everything has a purpose. We might not understand it. There's so much going on around in the world. I mean, yeah, this to me is like chaos. Sorry, I'm going to put it this way. It says change. I'm going to show it to you in the reverse. And then show it to you in reverse. This is chaos to me. Even though it appears to have that, that spiral geometric thing going on, and synchronistic value, synchronicities. I'm sorry. To me, it's chaos. It's having too much information at one time, and I feel like that's where we're at, right? I mean, we have TikTok, we have YouTube, we have Facebook. We used to live in these small towns, and you read the newspaper, watched TV to get the news of what's going on. Today, I mean, I can go on social media and I can be teleported into a small community in the slums of India in a matter of a second. Now, I just think it's overwhelming that we can do that, and that there's so much information and everybody has an opinion, that we just kind of go in circles and we swim in it, right? And I think that's really challenging, because it really confuses people and it moves people away from, their peace, their inner core. I mean, right now is a time where we're supposed to be sitting back and, just reflecting, not necessarily acting on our past. And I don't know, it just seems like we engage in social media and it just gets uglier and uglier. Not everybody, mind you, it's not everybody, but it's quite a bit, and it's really disturbing to see some of the things that we see. Anyhow, let's I want to look at this one more time and then pull some crow cards. It's about being brave. It's about being amazed, being optimistic of what's about to come. Yeah, things are a little wild right now, but it's all purposeful. There's reasons. Have faith. Search for your own inner wisdom. And I think that's what this period is all about, right? Is, go within yourself. In your own little, I don't know, your tribe, your family, your little community. If we stay in that place, then growth happens. All right, do we have any cards of wisdom for this collective reading, please? Crow medicine, there's one. Here's two. It's the Six of Wands and the Four of Swords. 1 second, please. One more, please. Well, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, in the bottom of the deck. Whoops. I'm like fumble fingers this morning. Okay. Our experiences. Our experiences that create this conflict between with our heart, our emotional side, and our logical side. It's intentional is what I'm getting, right? But it's also, albeit intentional, it's to bring us to a point so that we can recognize that there is purpose. There is purpose. There is hope that we can understand that everything happens for a reason. We might not like it. We might not understand it at the time. But there is purpose there. And that whatever we're going through is successful. Here we have the 4 of Swords again. Well, not again, but we had the 4 of Cups. This is about taking respite. This is about laying back and getting the messages. This is about what I was speaking of, and a lot of people are speaking of, that we're to be in this energy of reflection. And again, not necessarily doing anything, but here we have the Star. This is a time period to rest because, well, this is wish fulfillment. This is alchemy. This is healing. Now, 1 second, 9. This is closing the door on the past so that we can heal. This is about just accepting who we are and knowing that everything that we've been through has brought us to this point. This is about healing our connections to Source. Yeah. This is about nourishing us so that we can get closer to Source. And if you've listened to my collective readings, that's pretty much the messages I have been getting. You know, and here we have the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. You know, we can't look at things in a materialistic way. Emotionally, we are sad when we lose something or someone or something that we hold close to ourselves. We're sad when it's taken away. The healing aspect of that is identifying that, you know, whatever transpired that created that heartache, take the time to mourn. But know that you have all that it takes, number one, to get through whatever emotional hardship you're going through. And the other side of this message is to be hopeful, to look at things in a positive light. Is the glass half full or half empty? If it's half empty, then you're looking at it in that darker shadow side. If it's half full, there's potential there, then you're seeing it through the lens of light, right? through every hardship, every challenge, every loss emotionally, we heal and we come out on the other side with something new. Something new. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. We come out on the other end with options. We can, what I'm getting is we can fall ill, or we can gain the wisdom. It's your choice. Yeah. We can hold on to the hurt, the pain. Be in conflict over it. Or we can look at it on that positive side. I like that. So that we can see the potential. This is the Ten of Pentacles. It gives us peace. It gives us a sense of strength and practicality to live freely, emotionally, free of the hardships. And it brings us to something new, which we saw here. I really like that. Brings us towards our magic. We have the tools to conquer the hardships in this world. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate you allowing me to have this experience with you. Be well. Love y'all.